Well, hello everybody. How are you? Great to be here. Another Monday fun day. Obviously, there wasn't one last week, but I brought something else to the table. But here I am back with my wife, Jane Redfern, on a Monday fun day. What is it today? It is Monday, 23rd of June. Hope everyone's having a great time wherever you are. Good weekend. I've had such a busy few days, really have. Let's just quickly bring you up to date with OES. Nothing new there since the last pop-up, which was a few days ago now, which was winning. I did a little brief update on that, what I thought my views were on it. But I know one thing's for sure. Anything like that our CEO puts into the back office is certainly going to lift your spirits. That's for sure. He's obviously feeling confident about something, and hopefully very shortly we'll get to find out what that all is. Anyway, well, welcome to Monday Fun Day. So I'll start off then with what I've been going on over the last few days. If you remember, I flew out to Spain last Thursday morning early. What are you doing?
Nothing. Been stolen some paper to eat.
Oh, that's
I
okay.
just want to make sure it's not important.
And
Our marriage certificate.
yeah,
just
don't worry about that. And why was I in Spain? Because if you remember, I did a live about challenges and saying that I've got quite a lot of challenges at the moment in my life, and one of them was what I had to do in Spain, and that's basically all our belongings, a car and a motorbike that we'd built up over a fair few years living in Spain, that we had in storage in a friend's garage. Obviously, we were paying him for the service of storing it there. Anyway, they dropped it on us that they were selling the house. Didn't give us much notice, in all honesty. And I had to, well, I was in 3 weeks of what they told us they were leaving. I had to go out and to try and sort through what we wanted to keep and what we didn't. Because it was such short notice, we really had to make some very hard decisions on basically what we kept. And so an awful lot of belongings basically went to the recycle centre or given away to people. Managed to keep the car and my beloved Vespa, which is more important than anything, really.
Even me.
Yeah, and that's coming up now to, my Vespa is nearly 40 years old now. In 2 years' time, it'll be 40 years old. So it was a hard decision. I went on my own. I spent the first night sleeping in an airport because it was a 6 a.m. flight, and the only way I could get there was by bus and train. And coming back, I slept in the airport once again because it was a 6 a.m. flight. So quite stressful. But nowadays, with modern technology, I basically sat by a PowerPoint and was online. It was also the night that the bombings over in Iran as well, so that made me slightly nervous of what was going on over there. Don't want to talk about politics, but it did make me a little bit nervous about having to fly that night anyway. So yeah, like I said,
I never said that.
well, no, you're nervous of flying anyway. So anyway, yeah, we had to make some very hard decisions on what to keep, not to keep, and basically I came back with a large suitcase full of memories. And what do I mean by that? I meant not physical things, but pictures, paintings, keepsakes that we've acquired along our way. One of them was a toy, actually. It was given to me by my mother, who gave it to her first, well, my sister, when she was born. So we reckon it's
about 60 years old.
Well, yeah, about 60 years old. And obviously when Philippa was born, my mother gave it to Philippa, who is now coming, she'll be 33 or 4.
Yeah.
In August the 5th. And she's now having a baby girl as well, her first child, and our obviously granddaughter from that daughter. And so I saw it and I thought, do you know something? That has memories. So I brought that back, and Philippa was absolutely over the moon because she can remember it when she was a kid. So I'm going to give that to her as well. So that's going to be,
and the bell in its ear still works.
Exactly. Yeah, it really does.
Interesting, really.
So
don't make them like that these days.
No, it was great to go back to where we lived for 7 years in Alara, which is inland from Spain up towards the lakes, and the place there's a walkway called Caminito de Rey, the King's Walkway. And I know one thing. Chris said, did I bring the heat back? It was roasting. 42 degrees. So in old money, closing in on about 110 Fahrenheit, that is. You might as well have just got a hairdryer and stuck it in your face. That's what it felt like. It was pretty unbearable. So, but anyway, we've got it all sorted, and we're back in Blighty here. I'm going to hand it over to Jane now. So she's going to tell you guys what we are going to be getting up to this week.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Oh. Hi everyone. Hi. Hello. Here I am. I am still here. Thank you for all your lovely messages. I think some people think I fell off the planet. No, I didn't. I was just working really hard, and we had a few family things to sort out. So sometimes things take precedence, don't they? So family first, as Ash always says. So we had to do some stuff, and Red had to go obviously away on his own, which I think has been quite hard for him, to be fair. He's not. You have to remind yourself it's just stuff, isn't it? It's just stuff. It doesn't matter but nevertheless, it was quite painful for him, and I wasn't there really to hold his hand, and I felt a bit mean, but I was working and I was looking after the dogs, and we were trying to struggle through a few days where Red was there and I was here, and we were just trying to navigate a few like highs and lows, really. So, but that's life, isn't it, I guess. And
I'm just going to butt in now.
Oh,
hang on. I've got the car that we've still got, and I've relocated, which is fantastic. It's in fact it's Jane's car.
Yes.
She bought it, and it is an MGF 2000. Came off the line in 2000. Left-hand drive, 2-litre petrol. Anyway, when we got there, 4 flat tires, dead battery. But I made sure that it'd been covered and it is in a dry environment and all the rest of it. It's only done 41,000 kilometers from brand new, so that's about only just over 30,000 miles in 25 years. So it's in extremely good nick. Anyway, I went to the local shop and I bought one of these plug into your cigarette lighter tire pumps. Pumped 4 tires up, no problem. I had some jump leads, luckily, so we put the jump leads on and turned the key over. All the lights came on, fantastic. Turned it over one more, hadn't turned it over, just the lights came on. First turn of the key, fires up. 4 years stood. 4 years.
Yeah.
I was absolutely gobsmacked. So amazed and so chuffed at the same time.
Lovely car.
So what a result. Unlike my Vespa, couldn't get that started.
No.
I was pushing it up and down hills, just wouldn't fire.
Lovely car that. I once, going diverse in a bit, I once went on a road trip in that little MG.
So it's a soft top.
To Seville with my niece.
Two-seater soft top,
yeah,
in
it was
it.
Beautiful, beautiful little red number, little cute.
Little red sports car.
Little red sports car. And me and my niece took a road trip together, and I'd never really been out like that.
Like Thelma and Louise.
Yeah, we went off to Seville, and we had a super time in this little red car, and I've got the photos of that. It was lovely. Anyway, but I just want to say, and I don't think Narelle's on here. She's just sent me a lovely message saying she's probably snoring right now because she couldn't stay awake, and I totally understand that. It's very late for her, and I do understand, and she needs to look after herself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And tiredness when you have had some ill health it's no good for anyone, is it really? Tiredness, I mean, he was tired yesterday. I was at work yesterday, but Red was tired, and I totally understand that.
Oh, Vivine had to change a tire on her car in the last night on her own because she went over something. Not good,
so
is it?
Hard.
Things
Things like that. I had a blowout once on a motorway in Spain, not in the red kind, of different car. And the noise from a blowout is absolutely terrifying. It's so loud. And of course, you sort of then come to like a limping standstill, don't you? And I had to ring Red, I wasn't far from home, but it was on the A7, which is the most dangerous road in Europe. Just saying.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yes, anyway, I can see some lovely people on here. Jean, as always, and Chris Johnston's on here as well, which is nice to see.
How you doing, Chris?
And Sherry and VB's on here, of course, and Kiana McCulloch's always.
If you're really lucky, Chris, I might ring you afterwards.
Ooh, oh, lucky you. anyway, a couple of things I want to tell you. So first of all, I did on Friday night, I had on my own, because obviously Red wasn't here, I had a date night with my grandchildren, and I took them to see, I guess you have them.
Oh, nice, John.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I've just got to, John had a old British Racing Green MG Midget.
Nice.
Do you know something, John? I can't even get in an MG Midget. Honestly,
No,
I can't.
his legs are too long.
I can't get in one.
Anyway.
So no good for me, that. But they're nice little cars. Sorry.
Honestly,
people are chatting.
I will give you. It's my show. I will give you a minute in a minute. Honestly, I'm going to rename it.
Go on, sorry, Jane.
And I took my kids to one of these open air cinemas where so you're at obviously open air and it's a massive screen, and I took them to see The Greatest Showman because we absolutely love that film. But it was a singing one, so all the words came along the bottom of the screen.
Oh, did they? Fantastic!
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and it was ever so good. It was ever so good, and we all sang along with my daughter as well. And it was such a lovely night, and it wasn't very expensive. I think it was like £10 each for it. You took your own chair, your own picnic,
and it was roasting, wasn't it?
It was red hot, by the way. It was about 28 degrees, and it was such a lovely night. It was great. It was so much fun and of course it's Kian, my grandson's, it's probably his first favorite film. He's sort of almost outgrown it a bit now, but it was so nice to see him like tapping his foot to all the, it's all the words, of course, and it was all up on the screen. It was brilliant. Anyway, so then of course, some of you, I may not have mentioned this, but it's my birthday this year. It's my it's my big birthday this year.
Oh, lucky me!
Oh, lucky you! Anyway, and
do you know something? It's going to be ever so quiet after September in the Redfern household. Right, so I've had it for over a year. I had to ban her from talking about her birthday because she was doing it over a year before. It was much. She wasn't even 59 and she was talking about her 60.
I haven't said a lot. Anyway, let me show you. I'm going to try and show you what my daughter made for me. So she took a basic denim jacket. This is to wear whenever and wherever. So she took a basic denim jacket and she, for want of a better word, pimped it up for me.
You know, you've heard of Pimp My Ride?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Pimp My Jacket. I'm going to try and
show you what she did to my denim jacket. Jean, you'd suit this. Look what she did to the front, right? And then you can see, and then let me show you the back. So she made it. Can you see the bottom? 60 and a kiss, and 1965. That's obviously backwards because I'm obviously on here. And she did bedazzle it. She did, bless her. So can you see? And and then on that sleeve there, it also says 60. So it's an absolute, I absolutely love it. She knows me so well. So she took the jacket and said, let's make it special for your special year. So now when I wear it, obviously everybody will know, not that I'm bothered, that I'm 60. And I thought it was a really lovely gesture. So yes, it was an act of love because I think it took her quite a long time to sit and do the tassels and stuff. And I think she sort of placed things, and I think she sort of in her head, I don't want that. And then basically, I'm going to say it took her about 6 hours sitting there, bless her. She's a good egg. She's such a good egg. And anyway, so of course, I don't know, some of you may know, Red and myself, people all think you're wearing your mum's jacket, Jean. I see what you did there. Yeah. See what you did there. They'll think I borrowed it from my big sister, right? And so of course this week, Red and myself, I've been lucky enough through a friend of Red's, we're going to Glastonbury Festival. Now, I've never been to a festival ever in my life. So this is all part of me trying to do something new this year, something different. So we're going to Glastonbury, and me not liking crowds really. There's only going to be about 250,000 people there.
250,000.
250,000.
I know.
Yeah.
I was just making sure people knew what
No.
250,000
Yeah.
was.
So yeah, so but we're going in our camping van, so we're staying just outside, and then you can either walk in or get a shuttle. So obviously we've got like our favorite artists and stuff there. A lot of people going there I've never heard of, if I'm honest, but obviously we've got the old faithfuls like Rod Stewart and Alanis Morissette even.
I know, right?
I feel like she's Canadian.
Isn't it ironic?
Yeah, isn't it ironic, don't you think? And
she's Canadian, yeah.
Yes, I thought she was. And a few others that we run. You have like an app and it's on our tick list. So, but obviously you just go in and just experience the whole thing really, because we've never been. So,
I am going to try and stick to my live schedules, but you might not be able to hear me, guys.
I don't think the internet's going to be very good.
I'll see how we get on, but if not, I'll do some recordings and we'll come back round.
Yeah, I don't think the internet's going to be very good, because I think, if I'm honest, I feel like there'll be so many people trying to get a connection. I think it'll just fuse it all out. I will be really lucky.
Well, I might have
maybe
to do
in the campsite.
Yeah, I might have to do record in the morning to do something for the evening.
Yeah, but if you don't hear from us, you know where we're at.
Yeah. We've not run away.
So we're just there enjoying all that Glastonbury Festival has to offer.
And anybody, you can go on the internet on iPlayer. That it's definitely on BBC iPlayer. They show an awful lot of Glastonbury.
Do you know what? Our daughter knows more about it than I do, but she's told me today it takes 4 hours to walk from end to end. Apparently,
it's 620-acre site. It's
massive, like massive. There's stupid things like a no fun fair.
Yeah, whatever that is.
No fun fair. Don't know what that is. And
there's like, also a bit of a chill out place, which is called the Golden Dragon or something.
Yeah, there's like Terminal 1, and there's a whole load of train carriages that you can actually walk through. And you know Banksy, the
artist,
controversial. He's got a sort of an art thing going as well. So there's so much to see. And also, I love a firework. Well, I married you, right?
I like what you did there, Jane.
And pyrotechnic type stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that'll be good. So we are going, and that's where we will be. So yeah, kudos to us for getting tickets at our age and going off. We're going to go through the senior citizens gate.
Be taking my collapsible chairs and all that to do the real oldies thing.
Yeah, but we chose to camp outside Glastonbury, and we're in a little campsite that sort of does this little shuttle bus, and you get a band and you can go. You can walk there. I think it's about
3 miles.
3 miles, and well, that's all right for us. We probably quite enjoy that actually.
UB40. Now I've got a story. Vivine's said UB40 was extraordinary when they toured. Now UB40 actually weren't far from where I was born, and I saw UB40 at Kidderminster Town Hall, which holds 150, 200 people max.
Yeah.
In 1979, just before their first single came out. So that's pretty good. That was.
Are they going to be there?
No. UB40.
Speaking of things like that, our daughter, not many moons ago, she's only 34.
Oh, sensible shoes. Someone said, yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I'm taking my walking shoes. Jane's got her walking shoes.
Yeah, we have. Our daughter went to see a little artist in Worcester. Cost her £8 to get in to see him, and he was a little guy on a guitar, and they went to see him, and he was in this place what they used to call the Mars Bar, which was like a sort of a bit of a group place where new groups would try and get an audience, and she still got the ticket, and it was Ed Sheeran. So that's like
the ginger nut himself.
Yeah, and she actually had a photo with him, and he was sat at the bar after, and he really, really nice guy. But she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to see this guy, and he's called Ed Sheeran. We don't know what he's like," sort of thing. And there you go. Who knew?
Vivienne
He owns
was
half
ever
of Sussex now.
Vivienne Benny was ever so young when their first single came out in 1979.
Oh, well, surely you're not V. Surely. Like me, like, aging like a fine wine, me.
That's it.
Apparently. And speaking of which, I did a legs, bums and tums class this morning, just squashed it in while Red took the dog to the groomer. And I did a legs, bums and tums, and it was so hot today. Honestly, I'm melted away. I did.
She was glowing.
Was super difficult. I don't mind telling you.
Yeah, so we collectively can't wait to tell you all about our Glastonbury experience next Monday. We'll be travelling back on Monday, so you just need to bear with us for times, etc., and all the rest of it. But I'm very excited to talk about it and let you guys know, because I am very much looking forward to doing something that it is outside our comfort zone. We talk about this, don't we, of doing things that push you. And this is certainly one of those experiences that it is right on our limit of what we normally do. So we I'm very there's just such a lot of nice things that we've read about so far. For instance, there's a mound at Glastonbury. They call it Glastonbury Stump, or I think it's called. And on the Sunday when it all finishes, which it finishes up about midnight on Sunday, an awful lot of people go up the stump to chill and to contemplate and all the rest of it and wait for the sunrise. But what also happens is a lot of the artists who have been playing go up there with their guitars as well, and just have a real chilled time as well. So stuff like that's what I'm looking forward to. The ad hoc that you hadn't planned, that you end up being somewhere and you hear some music that you really like, you don't know who they are, because that it's a 5-day festival, really. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, even though we're going in on the Wednesday night because they do a firework display on the Wednesday night to start it all off for the Thursday morning. I'm really looking forward to the experience. I'm looking forward to really, soaking it all up, I suppose. And this really is, it's going to be good, isn't it? It's new, isn't it? Yeah.
It's new. And, I think while we're all waiting around and stuff, it's important that everybody does and lives life to the best that they can.
Absolutely.
You can't just sit on a wall swinging your legs waiting for someone else to make decisions about how you're going to enjoy your life. You have to sort of grab life and do as much as you can, and we just I wish you were coming with us, John, actually. We try our hardest to, whilst we're doing all this and we're all still waiting and believing and stuff, that's there, and this is us here. And it's really important for your own sanity as well, really, that you just don't sit around and wait for someone else to create your happiness, because that's never going to happen anyway. So no one's going to create your happiness. Listen, people have won the lottery and all it's created is misery. You have to create your own happiness regardless of, and you have to do what you can with what you have where you are. And I'm a great believer in that.
Yeah.
And
that's lovely what
we do try, Vivienne, and listen, we don't get me wrong, we get people, we have all sorts of rubbish thrown at us sometimes. Oh, it's all right for you, or oh yeah, and I can assure you now, we are not on anybody's payroll. We're not on anything like that. We don't get handouts like that from anyone or high above or anything like that. We just do what we do. So, and we do the best of what we can, but we do get a bit of grief. Oh, you're always doing something. Well, that's us just trying to live our lives. That's literally us trying to live our lives. I'm 60 this year, as I said, and you're a little bit over than that. So it's really important for us to try and do as much as we can while we can. you know, and I suggest everybody does it if you can.
Absolutely.
do what you can, you know. I mean, like V looks like she's, you know, she's in Australia. It looks wonderful, doesn't it? But I'm sure, like everyone else, she's got her ups and downs, as Narelle has done, you know, and we all go through stuff, don't we, all the time?
Absolutely.
So, and you have to do what you can with what you have where you are. So, yeah, thank you. Yeah, it is true, Anita. It is true. You have to do. Listen, not all our days are exciting. Some are really cumbersome. Some are boring. Some are. I go to work and I deal with people that are quite rude at times, you know, entitled people who think because they're paying £3.85 for a coffee, they can talk to you like crap. That's life, you know, and you have to just navigate it, don't you? You know, and I'm sure many of you out there who are working, who have to get public transport and stuff, for instance, some days are tougher than others. I wouldn't want to get public transport today. It's so hot. It's really hot. We're melting.
Right.
So
Jane's going to say hello to a few people.
Am I?
Yeah. So get in the chat. If you are on the tea clubbers and all green, you are going to be first. Let me just move over now.
Oh, I see. I was going to say I can't see anything there.
No, I know. So let me just. I need to hide that. Okay.
Hello.
Just wait 1 second. Wait for the chat to load down.
Gosh, that's a lot of chat, right?
Isn't it? Okay, here we go then. Okay, Jane's going for it.
Okay, so obviously I've got my lovely Vivina Benny's there. Absolutely, she's beautiful. I love her. She's such a lovely person.
You're a tea clubber. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, V. And of course, Jean, focusing forward. Absolutely. Let's do that, everyone. It's so much easier to smile than to be miserable. Let's be honest.
Absolutely.
And it's gone. Oh, Krista Grays is with us as well. Hello to you, sir. Thank you for staying with us. And Jarmo Sivari, who's another coffee addict, a little bit like myself.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and hang on, wait a moment. It's gone super fast. Now it's gone super slow. Okay, M. Kaylee's in the house as well, and of course, lovely Narelle was there, and Chris Johnson was there, and I know Sherry Dersher was there, but normally Sherry's driving. So thank you so much. We appreciate you both. Yeah, and that's really sweet of you. We appreciate all you guys turning up as well and listening to our mostly mine ramblings. So
go on then.
Yeah, Kiana McCulloch is with us as well, and Diona V. Choates and Vivina Benny. If I could reach out, I would hug you, but I would tell you off. You don't need to send us super stickers, my darling, but thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. William Delorme.
Hey, William.
I know, right? William Delorme.
Hope the operation went well, my friend.
Oh, I'm just going to tell you, Chris Johnson, by the way, is trying to get me onto his chat. So you hang fire, because once I've sorted my life out and we're back, I think I'm going to join Chris on a chat. Should be interesting. God. Should be interesting. He has asked me a couple of times, but I've been, for one reason or another, I've been a little bit tied up. Not literally, I might add. But anyway, and Sherry Dershowitz is obviously with us, and Vivina Benny bite me, as Marty says.
Hang on a second, I'm going to also, because it's the beginning of the month.
Oh, it's not the beginning of the month, it's the end of the month.
But if you are very quick, I can do
nice.
5 tea clubbers, so nice. Get ready.
Grab them, guys, grab them. Robert McGahey is with us as well, and Birgit Jorgensen is with us, and Matabi Nongdri is with us, and I think Rose Matabi was in the house as well, and Kajal Paul and Cizo. He grabbed one. That's great. And Chris Graham grabbed one as well. Brilliant. And Rodney James also as well. That's nice. I love that.
Yeah.
I love what you did there. John Barilla, that would be great. I did. Chris, oh yeah, you did it, John. I won't be listen. I won't be doing no singing or anything like that. Don't be getting me out of my comfort zone.
I'll be singing.
That is something. I'm very talented in many ways. That's not one of them. Just saying, okay.
I'll be singing with another 100,000 people, so it won't really matter how crap I sound.
I'm talking about if I'm with Chris.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. because I know that John.
Roy
Roy
McPhail.
McPhail, hello to you, and Vivina Benny Beautiful, and M. Kaylee, obviously, and Angie Lynn, hello. There she is. Look, isn't she from like Kansas? I want to say Kansas or something. Maybe. I don't want to get it wrong. Biswa Jiri is with us, and Roy Davis, obviously, and Sean Nuas, and Muid for Shake. Gosh. Christina Dodds, hello to you, and lovely Kiana McCulloch, obviously, and Jane just know how to greet Nelly and Ruth, lol, or Chris will crack the whip.
Yeah,
I know. Right?
I'll have to teach you that one.
What is that?
All
right, you'll tell me in a minute. Then.
Ruth Pace, we love you.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you got to, you got to.
Oh, all right then. Oh, what I got it. Okay,
because he'll prompt you.
I know he will. I know. Yes.
Ruthie based.
Yeah, and we used to say, who was the other one that we used to say? Can't remember, it's escaped me. Roy Davis and Shrijit Jana is with us as well. And Perfect Red, you're hired. You can stand in for me. You can stand in for me, darling. John Barilla, of course, is with us as well. And Janagia Alam is with us as well. And Biswajit Jiri. Gosh, hello to you too. Thank you for that.
Okay then, guys. Thank you so much for everything. I'll be back around tomorrow. I'll bring something to the table. Now, I really do hope that what I'm bringing to the lives gives you a bit more understanding of how online businesses work and how you can really utilize what is there for the benefit of your business. This is the whole idea of what I'm trying to do, is to get you thinking about the possibilities of what you can actually achieve. And I'm talking about whatever your Michael Champagne.
Michelle Champagne, hello to you.
Thank you for you. I'm not talking about how much you're going to earn. I'm talking about utilizing the facilities that are there in front of you. This is what I'm trying to bring to you. I've loved doing it, by the way, and I'm going to continue doing it until obviously we hear more from our CEO Ash Mufarah. Anyway, guys, that's it from Jane and I today.
Thank you, guys.
Really enjoyed today. It's going to be good fun.
Next time I see you, I potentially will have the biggest bags under my eyes ever, and I will be buzzing about being in Glastonbury, or I'll be an absolute nervous wreck. Take your pick.
I'll probably be talking like a wrestler man. Way unusual, welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Why is Bob Marley going to be there?
Yeah, might do.
Here,
right, on that note,
I've got a friend.
See you later.
See you later, guys. Thank you. Oh, you're hurting me, dog.